when you start a project, you really want to work to solve an existing problem. One of the known problems of the police is the diversity aspect. And with the diversity, well, the lack of diversity mostly, comes the disability to have multicultural skills, if you can call it like that. And with Free to Choose, it really shows how complicated, how complicated matters can be when a dilemma arises. So it makes you aware of the law, but it also makes you aware that dialogue is a good way to discover where the problem actually is and how you can respond in an effective way. So it's professional caring with law as a starting point, and that's something that's really effective for policing, as several researchers have shown. And it also builds trust. If people know that they're going to be treated well according to their civil rights, that's much better for policing. In Free to Choose, we use short film clips based on current day problems in multicultural democratic societies mostly. And the dilemma has two fundamental rights on each side. And the answer, the solution to the dilemma, really depends on the time, the context, and the place you're in. So it creates a dialogue between people who might have different views on the dilemma, and it really makes you aware of the difficulties that present themselves in society. And the beauty is that we did it in over 16 European countries, and Free to Choose has been developed mostly for youngsters and the visitors of our museum. And we had the possibility to present Free to Choose in front of a police audience in the Netherlands. And every time the response was really, really well, because it engages people. It really shows what problems are and can be, and that there's no easy solution to it. It invites you not only to say yes or no to something, but also to think about why you're saying yes or no, because it's a very balanced situation that we present with the clips. And the beauty of the project is that you really have to listen to others as well. So it creates three beautiful learning processes. You learn about fundamental human rights and why they are important in society. You learn to articulate your own yes or no in a given dilemma. And you learn to listen to why other people think the dilemma should be solved that way or that way. Free to Choose is very successful at schools. Over 2,000 teachers already purchased the DVD and the educational material that comes with it. And it provides a framework, and the success lies in the fact that it opens up a platform to discuss matters that can frustrate learning processes. And when you look at the police, it really shows how law can work as a starting point for effective policing, for building community trust, instead of seeing it as something as a problem that needs to be managed or as an obstacle, because law is also meant to be a guideline in difficult situations. And Free to Choose really shows that depending on the time, depending on the context, you can either go slightly that way or slightly that way from the norm, but it gives something solid to work from.